What's going on, tribe? So going into the new year, everybody talks about resolutions, and I heard this one brother talk about the word, and it was pretty good. So I'm gonna put my little spiel on it. And he said something that was really good. He said that resolutions is actually from the Latin word like resolvere. I don't know, I can't pronounce it. Go look it up. But it basically means to cast off or to actually shed. But in common language today, we see resolutions as something we have to obtain or something we have to acquire. And I think that's why most of the time people can't obtain their goals that they've set for themselves, because we've been doing it the wrong way for so long. So when you think about resolutions, when we think about resolutions, when we think about changing our lives, when we think about going after our dreams, our goals, and our visions, because we know it's possible. How do we know? Because we see people every day come back with their stories telling us that it's possible to leave your 9 to 5. It's possible to uh, live the dream that you really want to live, that you can change your mindset and go through the effort of changing your mindset to attract the life you truly want to attract. So when it comes to you setting your goals this year, um, we got to do some resolutions, right? We got to take out the Ginsu blade. Like my wife got for a gift from her mother, this colorful, there are like colors of the rainbow, this colorful set of knives. Each one slices something differently. So likewise, when we're talking about mindsets, you're gonna have to pull out a different blade for a different type of mind, a way of thinking, let me say, or a way of thought that's been training you not to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Because every time you set out and embark on that journey, you're trying to fight something that you can't sever on your own. So you need a weapon, you need a blade, you need some type of blade to begin to sever that connection. Now you can cut it. So, what are your resolutions this year? What can you pinpoint in your mindset? What can you pinpoint? What are you aware of right now? What's the one thing that we can slice right now to get your arm free, so you can start punching now? Like, what is it that we can get that arm free first? Then once we get the arm free, we can work on something else, right? So a lot of times, yes, we have big dreams. The big dream is the big target, but in front of the big targets, we gotta walk our way up. Like when I was in the military, right? I was an expert shot. I got 30 out of 30, all the way from 25 yards all the way out to 300 yards. But we didn't start practicing how to shoot straight out 300 yards. We walked our way up. 25, bang, bang, bang. 50, bang, bang. We're getting used to our weapon. We're getting used to our shot group, okay? Shoot top, boom, okay? And we 75, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. So we walked ourselves up to our dream, which was the 300 mark. But we had these little goals, pang, pang, to shoot first, right? Because we were getting used to our weapon, right? We got one arm free. Now we have a new weapon that we can use as a resolution to move forward in life. Because, you know, if I've come to the place in my life where I realize if we're not moving forward in life, then what are we doing? Like, we've been asleep for so long, and I'm speaking for the brothers in the 40 to going into the 50 club. You know, a lot of times we think it's over for us, and no. But if you make a decision, if you got to make a choice and take a chance in order to change the 3 C's. If you don't do that, if you don't make a conscious choice to take a chance to make a change, you'll never change. So when we're talking about accomplishing these goals for family, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, whatever your desires are, we have to have these resolutions. We have to shed. What mindset can I shed? What mindset can I sever that's keeping me that I'm consciously aware of, that I can look and be like, why is this person always showing up in my life? Okay, why does this person, why do I always have people like this that treat me like this, that treat me bad this way? Okay, there's something in your mindset that's making you treat yourself that way, and it has to show up in this world in order for you to recognize it. And that's what this year my teaching is going to be, is we're going to go into awareness. We're going to begin to become aware of our thoughts. Because why? We need to build a good solid foundation, right? That's what I'm going to be practicing this year. I'm going to be practicing my gift of teaching foundational things to help us change our lives. Because here's what I realize, here's what I know. There's something called the compound effect, or even if we could take it to space. I know that if I'm in a plane and we're going from here to LA and I'm 1 degree off, I know over time that 1 degree off is going to put me in a different destination than the one I was on. So if I can teach one seed to help you sever one thought pattern to get you to the next rung, then I've done my job. That's my mission. That's my job. My job is, I love the white belts. I love working with the white belts, right? Because they're all over the place. You know, just, man, I remember when I was in jiu-jitsu, I got hurt from, most of the time I got hurt from the white belts. Why? Because they coming in gung-ho, they got to prove their strength, and you like, come on, just, you got to learn the flow. Jiu-jitsu is about learning the flow with one another. It's about, yes, you do your moves. Yes, you can use your strengths. You can use your creativity. You can use your gifts. You can learn your moves, but you don't have to do it with such a, I got to kill you type mentality, because jiu-jitsu it's a soft game. Yes, it has its strong striking points, but jiu-jitsu is it's a fair game. It's a softer game of play. Yeah, there's people that play real hard, but they still got to learn to play that defense until they can take that opportunity to strike, right? Just like chess. So we're going into 2019 and we have these dreams and we have these goals and we have these visions. I have these same desires, right? And I'm putting myself in a position where I'm making myself accountable, right? I've had a mindset to start things but never finish. Why? Because I never put enough pressure on myself to keep me accountable. I used to ask people like, hey, keep me accountable, man. Just help me stay accountable. And I can't blame them for not helping me stay accountable. Why? Because I'm responsible for my own accountability, right? Yes, it's good to have our friends there, but they caught up in their own issues, their own stuff, right? But we have to become aware of even this matter. Like when we do lean on our friends, let's lean on them from the perception of, no, I don't need you to take my baggage, but maybe help me see something I can't see so I can change this in me, so I can be different, you know? That's what relationship is for. It's not to just dump all your stuff on another person. It's, hey, help me sort this out. I want to get rid of this way of thinking. So what's showing in my life that you can correct? But most of the time we can't take that correction. But we're resolving issues today, right? We're resolving these issues, okay? If we're setting resolutions, we're resolving in what areas? Financially, fitness-wise, your family, your relationship, if you're married, your spouse or whoever, your partner, all levels, right? You know, been through so much of cutting this 2018, man, cut a lot of stuff that had me bound for most of my life. Like I cut a lot of stuff. I went through a lot of healing, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of experience, went through a lot. Like you suffer to learn peace, right? Because that's what it takes. Why? Because you have to go through the process of learning how to shed other people's thought patterns that have migrated into your brain, and you think that's how you think, and you're wondering why you're so confused, and you're wondering why things aren't working for you. It's because somebody else's thought has penetrated your thought, and you're finally realizing like, wait, that's not how I think. And now you're learning how to cut those blades. And look, It takes everybody to learn from everybody. You're going to learn from so many people along your journey. You know, I'm just one person in a long list of teachers. You got one source. Every teacher is supposed to lead you to the source of who you are. That's the only job a teacher's position should be is to lead you to the source that lives within you. And I'll leave you to determine what you want to call that. Because what I've come to know and learn is everybody has their own perception. There's no way I can see this world like you. There's no way you can see this world like me. The only thing I can do is give you my story and my testimonies and my experience of what I've been through and how I shedded those thought patterns, how I made it through, how I got out of the quicksand and the muck. And it wasn't by myself. People were throwing me vines and other people were trying to keep me sunk in there. And went through the gauntlet, but when you come through the gauntlet, it's your duty. You feel honored to come back and help to serve people, to help set them free and get them to the next place. And look, I'm not, if you look at me right now, I'm not in my quote unquote wealthy place, if you would think, but where I love, man, it's nice, it's quiet. Man, I get hawks all the time, owls. It's beautiful right here, but I know I want space. I want land. You know, I love the outdoors. That's why my gifting is about to take off this year. Because now that I've gotten all that mind, I've resolved a lot of these mental issues. Now my gift can come out and take the proper place that it's always been trying to come out. But because of other thoughts, I couldn't see clearly. But now I'm aiming. Like, I like to shoot a bow, right? My weapon is a bow. I know some people like guns. Guns are cool. I like bow. I'm old school. I'm that ancient knowledge and wisdom, right? So we'll go with the bow. So I'm learning to practice. Now I'm getting closer to that bullseye. I know I'm comfortable with my weapon. It took me some time to learn my weapon. You got to realize it takes time for you to master your weapons. Look at any kung fu movie. It takes time to, everybody has weapons. You are eventually, trust me, you will eventually find your weapon. Your gifts, right now you're seeing sparkles of your gifts. Trust me, everything you're going through right now, I promise you is going to come full circle like the number 9. It's going to come around. It's going to be complete. I promise you. It's going to, once you get through and you can find center, and I'm going to help you learn how to find center. I'm working on something that wisdom is showing me to help people locate themselves. Why? Because when you know who you are, you get to tap into the realm of wisdom and get to express wisdom in a new way that may resonate with you and not other people, for you to get the information to change your life, right? Everybody speaks a different language. Everybody rocks a different color. Everybody has a tribe they're going to connect to. Why? Because that's the way it's all passed down. I know not everybody's going to be in tune with what I say and how I describe this world and the knowledge and the wisdom I speak from. And I know everybody's not going to get it. They're going to think whatever they want to think. But now I realize I can't worry about them people. I know I have my assignment now. I get it. I know my purpose. My purpose truly is people, to lead them to where? To the source of who they are, to the creator of their being. Why? So they can understand the greatness they are. Because when you realize how beat down we are by shame and guilt and these thought patterns of we are worthless and we're not worthy of nothing, man, I'm taking my Ginsu knife to that. I hate that mentality. Why? Because that's the mentality that almost destroyed my life, that unworthiness. So I'm coming back to what? To fight that one. That's my battle I've been training for. 36 chambers of death. I made my way to the top floor. And when you realize who you face in that 36th chamber, only one person can come out victorious. I came out victorious. The question is, are you ready? So look, this is Dwayne Taylor, aka Coach, calling from the ATL. My Kingsman, salute. That's my business group. If you want to connect to me in my business group, the Kingsman, please leave me a message and I'll reach out to you. To the tribe, to them seekers, keep seeking. Keep seeking. It's a beautiful thing. Those who seek will find. Those who ask, it shall be given. Those who knock, it will be opened. I promise it will be. And you will know the truth. And it will be confirmed. I promise you. Not once, not twice, but 3 times you will get a confirmation. So believe that. So you know how we do. We love, we shine, we be, we flow, we toast to the good life. Live long and prosper. And we always keep it 100. So let's go manifest in 2019. That's what we're learning to do. We're learning to take 101 principles, the 1,000 punch, 1,000 punch, 1,000 punch. Take these basic principles over and over and watch how you will punch through a wall over time. Any wall that comes in front of you, because you learn these right here, this 1, 2, this 1, 2 right here will punch you through a wall. Put a mountain in front of you and you just start going like a jackhammer. 1, 2, and you'll punch your way right through that wall. Why? Because you got laser beam focus coming out of that third eye. It's on target and you just pounding away. You don't even know how it's going to happen. You just know it's going to happen and you don't stop. Why? Because your focus, your power, your wisdom, and your love are all working in one smooth motion. This is Dwayne Taylor, aka Coach. What?